Okay, it says we are live, and I need to redo my claw clip. Hello, welcome. How are we? Happy Monday. Happy second Monday of 2023 already. Goodness gracious. We are about to be in double digits because tomorrow is the 10th, which is kind of insane to me because I am not ready for it to be that many days into the new year. Oh goodness. Okay, so last night I did do my second watercolor painting for the year, and I let it dry overnight, so now I've got to peel it off. But here it is with the tape still on it. So it's supposed to be like a frozen riverside with some snow. So that is going to be, that's my second watercolor for the year. That's going to be my January sort of like cover page situation. So I've got to peel that off and stick it in my journal at some point today. Also, if you are inclined to do painting or cutting down of paper, may I recommend a little paper trimmer. I used it to cut the watercolor paper down to size. So you just like slip the paper under there and slide this. Kind of have to press because it does have it doesn't want to cut when you're just like gliding it. But if you put some pressure on it, it will cut it. So I recommend this for easy cutting instead of trying to remain steady with a ruler and a craft knife. What else did I do yesterday? I did set up the rest of January in my bullet journal. This is my, what is this? Yes. Yeah. This is my layout for, so I have the week done in sort of small boxes, and then I have a page for reflections at the end of the week. So that's how my week is set up. My calendar itself is just kind of plain, which is fine. Didn't take me too long to do that. I did get up this morning and I wrote a little bit. I finished another blog post. I did manage to schedule that one for later. And then I have finished editing and posted today yet another one that I had already partially drafted. So, but that one went up today just at the 1 o'clock hour. So, because I can't, I'm so impatient. I'm like, yes, let me go ahead and post it today. So that means I've had 3 blog posts, Friday, Sunday, and Monday, for the new year, but they're like all close together. And I haven't finished writing. I've got one that's partially drafted that's supposed to go up this coming Sunday. So I think Sunday mornings is going to be one of my regulars, but I'm also hoping that like Monday will be one of my, so Sunday and Mondays are my tentative, like I would like to schedule blogs for these days, but we'll see how consistent that I can stay. But yeah, but the blog post for today was about being too ambitious for our new year, and what to do when we are too ambitious, how to carry on. So it's a short blog post, like only about 600 words max. I think it was only like 590, but so it's a short read in case you're interested. Megan says, hello, welcome. Ayani says, hi, hello. And so this is the link to my website where you can find these 3 new posts. So in case you're interested. Cool Gamer says, hi, hello, welcome. Rosalyn is here. Hello. And very pretty. Yes, thank you. I had to tell myself partway through the process, I was like, oh, I screwed up. And I screwed up bad. It doesn't look right. I was like, trust the process. So I carried on. And I think it turned out pretty well. I wish that, because I was aiming for something that wouldn't take like a super long time. And it didn't. But I was still like, I overworked the sky, so it didn't turn out the way I wanted to, and I didn't quite get the shadows on like over here versus on the rock done the way I wanted. But again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm learning as I go. So like I'm trying not to bash my attempts, because that's part of the reason for doing several paintings a month, is like trying to learn the techniques and get used to it and get more familiar with it. So I don't have to beat myself up for my attempts. Monique says, your family and you are taking down your Christmas decorations today. Nice. You also have therapy in 2 hours and you want to plan your outfits for your birthday weekend vacation. Nice. Nice, nice. Yes, we still have our Christmas up as well. Christmas decorations. So at some point soon, we will have to take care of that. You want to plan, okay, and happy early birthday. Yes, as Megan says, happy early birthday. Yes. Stacy says, hello, hello, welcome. The other exciting thing that happened, I guess you can call it exciting, is that apparently our water heater has gone on the fritz. So Mom and I heard a sort of like a metallic grinding thump the other night. I think it was Saturday night, about 12:30. And I was like, what is that? And I thought maybe it was the heater, like just the regular heater. And so I kind of was going out and I was like, can I hear anything? Is there something sort of like rattling? Then the heater kicked on and it sounded normal. So I was like, okay, well, we're not going to die. So I'm going to go back to bed. Sunday, I got up and I took a shower. And apparently that was like the last hot water shower that could be had with this water heater. So I got lucky. So we have called a plumber and they are scheduled to come out tomorrow between noon and 4. So hopefully it's just like a quick fix. We don't need to replace the whole dang shebang. Because the water heater was newly put into the house when we bought it. So it's less than 3 years old now. I think it's, yes, still less than 3. I think. No, it is 3. It's going to be turning 4 this year. Good Lord, how long have we been in this house? Time is weird. The pandemic has really skewed my sense of time, y'all. Just really skewed it. Karma had her birthday party yesterday. Yay! And today you're just so tired from it. Yes. Yes. Rachel says, I need to get my planning done for the week and get these articles for Medium written today. How many articles do you have to get written? And what is your normal rate of completion? Because I'm trying to do these blog posts and sort of like get used to actually like writing beginning, middle, end, push, beginning, middle, end, push, like be done with it. But I find that it is taking me far longer than I anticipate to get it done, to adjust the formatting on the website and like let it go. So I'm curious as to what your average length of time for getting an article done is. Is it like would you consider one every hour or one every half hour? Does that change depending? I'm sure it changes depending on the length, but like generally like 500 to 1,000 word blog or article, how long does it take you to get it done? That's my question, is like how I'm trying to, because I'm reaching back into my academic like my academic foundations, and I'm like, I should be able to write an essay, if you will, like a 5 to 6 paragraph essay in about half an hour. 5 minutes to plan, 20 minutes to write, 5 minutes to edit. Like I should be able to do that. And I'm finding it's taking way longer than I anticipate. So I am definitely out of practice with that. So I have to sort of like, with those nonfiction pieces, really get that ball rolling a little bit. Yeah. So I'm curious as to the time that you spend per article. What do you try and aim for? Bonnie being Bunny. Hello all. Hello. And Megan says, you're trying to post once a week and you're struggling to come up with things that you want to write. It's a perpetual problem. I run into this problem where I have like a cluster of things that I want to write like all right now, and then I'll have like nothing. But I am trying to sort of like, there's a particular format of article that I want to post a month, which would be like the daily writing prompts. Because I'm going to try and do that for this whole year. And post them like the Monday prior to the beginning of the month. And I think that works for every month but one, in which case it'll have to be published on a Sunday. So I know that's one of my articles per month, or blogs this month. And then I'm trying to, I'm going through, and I know I said this before, like a year or so ago, but at this time I'm actually like in the process of doing, I am reading Pep Talks for Writers from Grant Faulkner, who works with NaNoWriMo. And he's got 52 sort of like lessons, and he's got these sort of like try this homework little activities. So I'm trying to do one of these a week, and I'm putting it up at the end of the week, sort of like what it is. So week 1 is already up. I posted that Sunday morning. And Sunday mornings, actually, the first week is kind of a nice thing. It's more of like a declaration of, I am a writer. I am a creator. This is why I write. You don't have to explain what you're writing. It's just like why you write. So it's sort of that declaration or affirmation for yourself to go back to. And then for week 2, I'm in the process of sort of like recording some numbers for it. And that will be posted this coming Sunday morning. So like I have 2 then that are available per month. So I just have to figure out like 1 or 2 more. And that's not too bad. If I stick with that as a schedule, but I don't want to get too much in a routine. I don't want to do like the same thing every month. So that's one of the reasons why I posted like the year overview in tarot. I posted that on the first full moon, which was Friday. But I don't know that I'm necessarily going to do a tarot post a month. But I at least wanted to post that one. So we'll see. We'll see where it takes me. Ashley, hello. Welcome. Hannah, hello. Welcome. And Megan says you love that book. Excellent. Okay, so I'm not the only one who's reading it or who has read it. Laura says, hello, you're cooking ramen for lunch. Ooh, nice. What sort of like ramen flavoring are you adding? Are you adding extra eggs or veggies, or what all are you doing? Like just plain ramen, or are you doing fancy ramen? I love ramen. It's so tasty. Monique says, as far as writing goes, you're working on character profiles for your modern Pride and Prejudice, currently focused on Ben. Nice. You just ate chocolate ice cream for an appetizer. Yes. Yes. Bonnie is still editing through speech. Nice. Good. Plain chicken flavored ramen. That's a good one. My brother prefers the chicken. My dad and I typically prefer the beef if we're going for like just the plain flavor. But I also really like miso ramen. So, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. They're all tasty. That's the problem. They're all tasty. All right. You have 1 spicy beef left. Nice. All right. Let's pull some cards. Ooh, okay. So the first thing we have is a warning because it's in the inverse position. What about you? Okay, 2 swords so far. We have the page and the queen. And what's our spirit animal? The lion. Okay. Stacy says, I don't think I've ever had ramen before. Well, they're tasty. They have a high salt content if you are not careful. So if your body reacts badly to being inundated with salt, maybe look for one of the lower sodium ones. Okay, I'm close. Here we go. All right. I think I'm ready to. I think maybe. Well, for that one anyway. Okay, so the first one is going to be the Page of Swords, and it is in the inverse or upside down position, which means with swords in particular, generally it's kind of a warning. Swords also deal with intellect and communication. So that's your word and communication suite. So here is the Page of Swords in the inverted position. Here is what she looks like upright. Very classical painting-esque. We've got the gilded sword there. So in the inverse or upside down position, it has this meaning of sort of like there's a possibility of gossip, there's a possibility of talk but no action, or there's a possibility of lack of planning or miscommunication. The page can sort of be like immature or still learning type of feeling. And so there may be some mistakes in planning or mistakes in communication, but it can also be an indicator for just like not great communication. So maybe sarcasm when it's not called for, or being too cynical or too negative about a situation. So again, our lovely page. Again, I don't know why I try and show this without the background. So again, that's our Page of Swords. So it's a warning against being too cynical, being miscommunicators. We want to be better than that is the goal. And then for the Shadowscapes, we have the Queen of Swords. We have 2 swords. So today is heavy on communication or planning. Both of those work. But here is our Queen. And she is full of eloquence and charm, intelligence, discernment, analysis, very professional, objective. And there's a bit of sort of like political instinct or tact in there. So she is what we want to be in terms of communication and planning. So this is our oopsies. We don't want to do this. This is what we are aiming for. We are aiming to be the Queen of Swords today. I just like this card is friggin' stunning and I love it. From the sort of like swans down here to the purple. I don't even remember what those called. Calla lilies, I think maybe. She's got her bow that is really just the crescent moon. It's just stunning. I love the card so much. And then we have the spirit animal for the day is the lion, being generous of spirit. So here's our lion. A healthy ego means you ease God's order instead of edging God out. The lion spirit's appearance is a reminder that you have been given the gift of pride and a healthy sense of your worth to express your divine, authentic self in a unique way. You are both the king and the queen, secure in your prosperity and wisdom, and generous of spirit as you help others. Take pride in your ability to serve from the heart. Contentment with what you have right now allows you to use your resources wisely as you give to others in ways that educate, heal, inspire, and delight. Be proud yet humble. Practice gratitude, and you will find that the accolades that come to you are no match for the joy of knowing that you have been able to do for others through expressing the bounty of generosity within you. The lion knows there is a great savanna before you and many who will benefit from the healthy expression of your unique set of gifts if you choose to work in partnership with spirit. All of your relationships flourish as you express your worth and generosity of spirit with humility and kindness. What a blessing you can be to all. Okay, so I think these three do go well hand in hand. So we have that page inverted of being careful with our communications and our planning, aiming for that eloquence, grace, intellect, and just like making sure that your realm is taken care of. And while you're taking care of everybody, you are doing it generously. And you are doing it to help others and to really make a positive impact on the world. So I think these cards, all three together, are very nicely. It's just that warning against being careful with our communication. So those are our cards for the day, which I think are very nice. Hello, Chelsea. How are you? Welcome. Monique says, by the way, you're getting your first tarot deck. Oh, nice. It's called the Under the Bed Tarot, created by a queer podcaster. Look up Ruthless Productions. I will have to look that up. That sounds amazing. Yay for cards. Yes, exactly. Ashley wants to know if Laura has ever put sesame oil on ramen noodles. It's so good. There is, maybe it's just that I haven't had fresh sesame oil, but there is any kind of sesame oil that I have tried when I'm trying to cook for myself, I should say. When we in this household attempt to use sesame oil, it does not taste good to me. There's like a almost rancidness about it. So that's why I say I'm not sure if I've ever really cooked myself with good fresh oil. So, I mean, everything that I've eaten out tastes amazing. But when I try to cook it for myself, it's no good. So there we go. You love the artwork for the Page of Swords. It's very cool. It's very classical in its homage. So, and you know exactly what the Page of Swords is talking about, Prince Harry. The Queen of Swords is giving you big fairy core vibes. Well, I mean, she is kind of a fairy, yes, or goddess. The lion is perfect for your novel. Yes, excellent, good. To be perfect, or to be fair, the cards sound like your novel too, not just the situation regarding Prince Harry and Meghan. I mean, they're applicable to many different situations. Laura says, yes, I have added sesame oil before. Hello, Sako. How are you? And Ashley says, it's so good. I don't know what kind I get, but it's in a small yellow glass bottle. Okay. I will have to look out for a small yellow glass bottle the next time I go shopping for it. So, okay. First, Sprinty Sprink, because I have been talking for forever. Which one are we going to start with? Let's start with the turtle. Turtle timer. Okay, Sako says you're doing okay, posing some questions on your community tab and on a short in hopes that you can figure out what to do with your channel today. Gotcha. Okay. So make sure that y'all are looking out for notifications from Sako. Okay, do I have my document pulled up? I do not. Okay, I need to swap documents. Bum, bum, bum. All right. 1, save your document if you have already been working today. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is we're hydrating with. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Excuse me. All right, that was the first sprint. How did we do? I got 181 in one document and 116 in this other. So 297 for the total of 25 minutes. I felt like I was sort of starting to get that roll. So that felt nice. I have finished this. Okay. Okay, cool. I like that I can look at my to-do list and mark off a whole bunch of things. It's nice. I think I did that at 8 p.m. Okay. Alrighty. Cool. Good. All right. Let's see how y'all did. CB popped in at the beginning of the sprint. You're on hiatus until the housing situation is resolved, but you wanted to pop in and leave a like. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All likes and subscriptions are appreciated. Subscriptions, subscribe, follows, any of the sorts are much appreciated. Okay, let's see. Heather popped in. Hello, not 100% you're going to stay, but wanted to drop a like as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Rachel says, I'm having a difficult time getting things going today without having brain freeze. You just find yourself zoning out way too much. Yes, I have done this for sure. I found myself doing this when I was reading last night. I was reading nonfiction, which is why it happened. It happens less when I'm reading fiction, because then my mind has like a plot to latch onto. But I do zone out sometimes reading fiction. But yeah, that's just like when you have one of those really unfocused days, it can be so frustrating. So I hope that you can either give yourself sort of like a break, like stretch break, snack break, walk around your house break, do something completely different, and then come back to focus. Hopefully that will help. Laura, hello. Hi, everyone. Hopping on to get some more words down on a short story. Nice. Yes. Hannah says, just hopping off to do some chores. Hopefully you'll be back before the end of the stream. Happy writing. So I said, have fun with the chores. Hopefully so. Megan took a shower, trimmed her nails, and looked up topic ideas for essays, which meant digging through lots of school-themed resources. Yes. Stacy says, I'm going to have to stop working for the day soon. Oh no, your hand is hurting. Oh no. But you also have a genealogy video here in a few minutes. Gotcha. Oh no, Laura, forgot to write down your starting point. I did this too on the first document I was working on, so I had to go kind of like, okay, I added here and here and here. Yes. But you're aiming to write 500 plus words in the next one. Nice. Make sure you write down your current word count, though. Ashley says, got 570 words and delivered a big order on Fiverr. Nice. Yes. So did they clear you? Because I know you were worried about the whole, like you reviewed an author and they used it as a testimonial. And so did you get like a warning? Did they let you off? Like what was the situation with that? Are they just now ignoring it as a whole? Or how did that turn out? I guess I'm asking. since you're still there, which hopefully it's a positive ending. So Rachel says, I got up and walked around and got a package delivered. Yeah. Oh, your paperbacks are here. Oh, exciting. Yes. Nice. Excellent. Love that. All right. We're going to do a 30-minute sprint next. And that 30-minute sprint is going to be the self-promo sprint. So if you have something that you want to promote that is writing adjacent, meaning your YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Etsy store, Amazon author page especially, or where we can find your stories and books if you've entered into any contests, your social media that you want people to follow you on, as long as it is writing adjacent, please do share. Just remember that if you do not have the blue wrench of power, you will not be able to post direct links. So make sure that you... Why? I don't understand why this is... Why is this doing this? It didn't do this before. I'm so confused. Does anybody know why now... Okay, I'm gonna try that again, maybe. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna make that full screen, and then I'm gonna... No, I'm not, because that's not gonna be good. I was hoping I could get rid of that scroll bar when I'm zoomed. I said 100%, so that's not it. Settings, annotations. What if I turn that off? I don't know what the annotations are. I'm so confused. It did not do. It was not doing this yesterday that I know of. Yeah, why do we have this scroll bar down here now all of a sudden? It's so confusing. I'm so confused. I don't know why it's doing that. If anybody knows how to get rid of that, please do let me know, because I don't know what the reason for that scroll bar is all of a sudden. It's weird. Because like there's nowhere for this to go. So I'm confused as to why. It's still 100% like zoom in, so there's no like 150 or whatever. I don't know. It's confusing. I'm confused. I'm gonna ignore it for right now. One, save your document and all the progress that we are making. Two, make sure that you have a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. Three, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And four, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. Silent 30-minute timer. Make sure you do your self-promo in the chat. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that was sprint number 2. Make sure that you save your document. And also make sure that you have done your self-promo. Make sure that you are promoting yourself, practicing your self-promo, letting us know how you're doing and what you're doing, etc. I stopped at 996 in this document. So I need to subtract 116. So I did 880 that time. So that means I've done 1061 since the start of the stream. Okay. Pretty good. Oh no, you took the, Megan, you took the dogs out, somehow injured your hand. Every time you go to fix your bra strap, you get a dull shooting pain down your hand. So like nerve type of pain? Or did you like leave? I don't know. Did you have a leash tied around your wrist too tight? That's confusing. Yeah, that is very confusing. But Megan says, have you checked out my Substack? You plan on publishing something once a week for the entirety of 2023. That's exciting. So here is Megan's Substack. Paget was telling us about the crazy dream that she had with Ashley and sort of talking about the fire situation. You can also check out Megan's other links here at Megan's link tree. And Julia popped in. Hello. And Julia had some exciting news that her book, Strawberry Mansion, a Philadelphia story, was picked up by a major publisher and comes out March 2023. So please pre-order a copy. Thanks in advance. And I did manage to find the pre-order link from Amazon. So here it is. So make sure you check it out. And make sure you also follow Julia as an author there on Amazon. I need to remember to do that for several of our AuthorTube friends. So yes. Okay. Julie said, thank you. You're welcome. I'm excited for you. I get super excited when everybody starts succeeding. So it's always nice. I'm like, yay, somebody's succeeding, somebody's making it. It sort of like adds to the motivation for the whole community, and it's really nice. I love it. Love it, love it. Paget says, whoa, get it. That's awesome, Paget, to Julia from Paget. And Rosalind says, I'm late, but popping in to say hi, hello, welcome. Julie says, thanks. And Megan says, congrats to Julia. That's so exciting. Yes. Yes. Paget says to Rachel, I was sad I just missed your streams twice this weekend. You did not have notifications turned on for you, even though you're subscribed, so you missed out. Next time. Yes, when you subscribe, if you want to get the notifications, you got to make sure to do the whole bell situation. All notifications or whichever notifications you want. Jordan says, hey guys. Hello, Jordan. And Jordan is on the train back up to Dublin tonight. Nice. Shadows there says, not writing today, but you will be cleaning, so hitting the like button. Excellent. Yes. I managed to sweep the whole house before the stream, so that was one of my chores done. Bonnie being Bonnie is still editing. And this was where Megan was talking about your hand. Julia says, you've been doing admin work and writing emails. I don't remember when emails became such a dreaded activity, but it's like pulling teeth. I prefer, in some ways, in certain instances, I prefer an email over a phone call. But there are certain people that I email and I have to like carefully craft the email. I have to edit it. I double and triple think over all of the word choices. There's just certain people or certain situations where I'm like carefully crafting this email and I'm like, this email has to be perfect to make it very, very clear. And I have to say it in such a way that nobody is getting it. This is leftover from my teaching. Sometimes emailing parents is traumatic. Let's just leave it at that. Rachel says, in a marketing meeting. Ooh, we won't tell on you. Maybe it's a nerve thing, not really sure. Sounds like pinched nerve. Yeah, that was what I immediately thought of. Or did you bruise it? Good question. Laura got 511 words. Yay! You also took a short call in there. Nice. So you managed to hit your goal, which was over 500 words, and you took a phone call. Amazing. Megan says, I don't think I bruised it. You might have tweaked something. Yeah. Or it might have been like where you rolled a blood vessel, because sometimes when you roll a blood vessel, that like, ugh, it's not a fun feeling. It's not a fun feeling. Coffee Crate Connect JL. Hello. The plan was to start working first thing this morning. It's now 2:30 p.m. and you're just getting started. Better late than never. You shall be victorious. Yes, you shall. You're welcome. You're welcome, Julia. Savvy says, I didn't start writing yet that sprint. You just shipped out some merch orders and now you're getting some books set up for Audible. You're doing all the productivity things and that's okay because it's Monday. And I usually reserve Sundays and Mondays for like the productivity-ness. Because yes. Savvy says, but I got done all of your other work. So now it's writing time. Ooh, excellent. Love that. Julia says, thank you to Megan. Jordan says, all of you guys are awesome. Thanks. Stacy says, I just scared the crap out of myself. Oh no. You walked into the kitchen to throw away the trash. You thought you saw someone there and startled. You were home alone for another half hour. What was it? Was it like something that you had set there that's like human height? Like a broom or something? Or just a box on the counter? I don't know. But that would be very scary to walk around the corner and see and think you see somebody when there's nobody there. Padge says, fixed or finished the end of chapter 2 and began number 3, so about 300 words. And also, you agree, Julia, you only respond to the bare minimum of anyone. Emails used to be fun, right? Mm-hmm. Padge says, I know what you mean. Sometimes you get like that too with emails, so it's either like rushing across the keys to respond or it's like Jerry Maguire level mission statement. Yes. Yes. Julia says, congrats to Laura for hitting your goal for that sprint. Padge says, you're here now, JL, and life happens. Exactly. Bonnie says, still thinking about that card pull today. I mean, they're good cards, but yeah, that communication suite is coming through strong there with the swords. So, which maybe that's why you're struggling with the email, is because you're taking care not to be the Page of Swords inverted, and because you want to be the Queen of Swords in terms of communication. So Stacy says, there was nothing there. You just thought someone was next to the fridge, which is next to the hallway entrance. You didn't see anything, but you had that impression. Gotcha. Okay. All right, we're going to do another sprint. It's going to be a 25 one. We're going to do 25. That will take us, I think, that'll take us about 5 minutes over the top of the hour. So if you have to head out at the top of the hour, let us know. Just say bye in the chat. And I feel like I could use a bonus sprint today. So I am up for a 4th sprint after this one. If you can stick around, please feel free to. And also the link to the AuthorTube channel and Sprint links spreadsheet is in the description should you need to stream hop. Okay. All right. So share the screen. Share the screen, Jules. Share the screen. They can't see the timer. Make it big. Do you have, you also have this weird scroll bar. I don't know what is up with this. Let's, nope. Okay, so if I put it at 90%, that goes away. Interesting. All right, we'll just roll with 90%. That's so weird that it just started doing that all the time. Okay, whatever. It's fine. All right, 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That is that sprint. I think I got on a roll there. Let's see how much I got done. 981. So that is nice. Okay, so that becomes 2, not just 1. Okay. So I think that if I have done the math correctly, I think that gives me 2,042 for the whole stream, which is great. That's great. Bonnie's headed out, so have a good day. And yes, we are planning to do a bonus sprint after this if you are wanting to stick around for the 4th one. Stacy is back from picking up the kiddo. She goes to a private school and it covers the entire district, and you're in the center, so sometimes they shuffle around the route. Okay, gotcha. So that was why she was getting home early. Okay, hello. Great to see you too. Welcome. You're trying to get a handle on the rest of your day. Yes, please do, if you can. If not, there's always tomorrow. JL says, I spent a good amount of time that sprint going through your document, removing the word work. Your book is about pleasure and play through self-portrait photography. Oh, no, that's an interesting way to do it. So you have to like all instances of work, take it out. That's a nice way to do it. You don't want to use the word work where the word play or experiment would fit, and invite more fun and pleasure. Nice. So Bonnie said goodbye. Heather says, I like that, JL. Stacy has gotten some work done, just not writing work. JL is here for the bonus. Yes, excellent. Ooh, Laura got 753 that sprint. Fantastic. Love that. Heather has been lurking for a bit. That's fine. Lurk away. Megan says, you put some dishes in the dishwasher and then did some brainstorming. Now you're off to join Glory backstage before her show today. Yes. JL says, thank you, Heather. Tina, hello. Joined the last sprint. You're working on your blog. Excellent. Julia also says yes to the bonus and loves the concept of removing work from the book. Paget got 248, slow going, but still figuring out how to really start the chapter. JL says thank you. And Paget says nice to Laura in terms of the 753 words. Fantastic. I'm looking at my sprint work, and I see maybe 3 red squigglies, but I see several blue double underlines, so I'm gonna have to go back and figure out like hyphens or spacing or whatever it is that it wants me to figure out. But I will do that later. Right now we are completely focused on drafting. All right, it is 3:12. Do we want a 25 or a 30? Which would you prefer? 25 or 30? Shadow's Lair is doing Condo Marie style tidying, so yay you. This is finally the year for it. Okay, 30 minutes, votes JL. Okay, let's see. Is this one? That one jitters a little bit. I really wish it didn't. I may have to remake that one. Let's do the penguins, because it's still winter time. All right, so it seems like 30 minutes seems to be the consensus here. All right, so 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, right. That was our 4th sprint. I got my 2K. In fact, the total wound up being exactly 2,400 in the document. And then I went ahead and I peeled the washi tape off of the 2-panel painting and stuck it in my journal. So that is now in my journal. And I went ahead and I added the January tab to the calendar and week 1 page so that I can find it easily. I did go back and I've done a couple of things that are on my 23 and 2023. So I was updating that. So yeah, doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. So Morgan Lee popped in. Hello, welcome. Rachel says, thanks for the sprints. Hopping off now. Thanks for joining us. Paget started Seed Among Thorns last night and is excited. Savvy says, whew, got all the admin stuff done. Books listed on, I think this is Audible, I think. Not quite sure. Let's see how many words you can write in the last 8 minutes. Paget is enjoying Seed Among Thorns. And Paget says, you get a lot done in 8 minutes, Savvy. Yes. Morgan is excited as well. Oh, yay. I'm so happy to hear it. Laura says, thank you for the sprints. I needed them. You're welcome. Tina says, finished your blog and critiqued a chapter for a friend. Nice. Savvy managed to get 454 words in the last 8 minutes. Amazing. Pat says, me too. Thanks for writing it, Morgan. And you were working on the writing group webpage, added members, giveaway links, Medium sites, and Wattpad links. Nice. Yeah, website development stuff. I need to do a little bit more of that. Mine is functioning, but it's not exactly super user-friendly. So I need to do a little bit of work with my website to make that a little bit more accessible, easy to understand, all that kind of stuff. JL says, thanks for the sprints. Have a great day, everyone. You're welcome. That is a good sprinting day. Yes, very much so. Stacy says, I have 2 more index cards to make, and then you're done for the day. Your hand is hurting, so you think that will be a good stopping sprint or stopping point. Yes. You're welcome. I'm glad we could all get the productivity done. I'm so glad. Yes, giving the like button a hug. Thank you very much. Yes, subscribe if you're not. And maybe hit the bell if you want to be notified when I go live Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays. And whenever the new videos come out, because I do have some video goals. So hopefully those will be popping up in the next few days. I hope. Yes, ACX is to Audible what KDP is to Kindle Store. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Shadow's Lair is still pulling out all of your clothes to do the Condo Marie. ADHD is like, but this needs clean too. Yes. Yes, I understand this too. Yes. Okay, don't forget here. Okay. Of things that don't need to be clicked off. Here is the link for the spreadsheet. Who is on today? Because it's Monday. So that means Glory Writes the Blues should be on. It's more of a chatty sprint, but there are chatty session, but there are some sprints in there. At 4, HK is also on at 4. Paper Tiger is on at 4:15. Can y'all see these, or do I need to zoom in? I probably need to zoom in. Maybe not that much. Okay, so 4 o'clock, Glory, also 4 o'clock, HK, 4:15, Paper Tiger, 4:30, Creative Sprints, 7:30 tonight. These are all Eastern times. Pages and Paladins, 8 p.m. Coffee Reading Writing, also at 8. Writing Mom Samantha L. Nassett, 9 o'clock, Christina Whistler, and 11:15 Dolores. So that is those are your options for later today. So you have about 10 minutes for bio break before the 4 o'clock people come on. So have the fun, save the work, and stretch if you need to. That is your directive. So have fun, save the things, and I will be back soon if I don't see y'all in the chats. All right, y'all. Have fun. Bye.